Hey, chat. Sorry, it took me a minute. Busy setting up some stuff. Anyway. There isn't much we're doing today other than watching a moron play Honkai Star Rail. Or the last of the story so far. I already kind of started. But fuck it, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe.
Can that swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
God damn it.
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trainin, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar. Little gray, snowy, and... Wait, where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
That you're both safe, everyone. We must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. The other group will come with me to pursue the I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady...
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly.
Friend to talk to while we're doing this.
I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Of course, shit breaks me right now.
Renan will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treeby, let's go. We're back.
Fucking Unity, man. Just freaking crashed on me, too. Why is it my computer just dislikes Unity so much? I don't understand it.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Oh, now he joins chat.
Because this time, the power from beyond the
sorry.
sky is also at our side. She is the key.
Ma'am, do you...
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Krymnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone
Oh, you have
remembers
your
the
VTuber
astonishing
model on the
miracle
stream
our
right now.
partner here performed with
Which says
during the
that
battle
you have your
with
VTuber
Nicodemus.
model on your stream.
And how
I mean,
she
I can
awakened
barely read out the
Castrum
meme on the
Krymnos'
top
past.
left. But is that a Sylveon you have with you?
No. Hold on. I can make the meme a little bit bigger.
I'm watching you idiots. Something. By the way, I I I can't see it.
I'm watching you, idiots. By the way, you are a fucking idiot. That's what I'm gonna do now. Every single time I start a stream, I'm just gonna have some random ass fucking meme on my forehead now.
Dang, got an effing forehead.
Can you do it, little one?
Better hide your baby, oh. Better hide that big ass forehead. This is not a Sylveon, but you can kind of see where you could get. I can see where you get the idea for a Pokemon.
Yeah, it does look like like the color scheme, the eyes are like the two main things that kind of correlated with it.
Yeah, but this Sylveon breaks the
Such
freaking meta.
enthusiasm. I'm glad. By the way,
I mean, don't fairy
The
types in
Council of
general
Ever-
too?
What are
They,
they
they tend to be pretty overpowered in the Pokemon
that
games.
short-sighted
One poison type,
politician
it's over.
likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness.
One poison
and
or
is
shield
making
type is
preparations
fucking
for her
over.
next step. That ugly side of humanity.
Which half the time
is
I
something we'll
even
have to
have one
deal
of those
with,
on my
but
team.
that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Come to an understanding on this. We must take down the flame
So
Reaver and
tomorrow
Monger
we get
and retrieve
5,
the core
well,
flame.
10 wishes
And in doing
at the
so,
shop.
Grant ourselves an
Yay.
advantage against the
I'm gonna get
Council
nothing.
of Elders.
And I still want to get Farina, but
course.
you
I
know.
don't think I have
may
any
count on me
Stardust
to-
I
get.
apologize
to
for
get this
tasking
with.
you to spearhead
I
the
have to wait
plan
for
once
phase
again.
2. Then I
But
drop all my summons.
Akuma is currently beset by enemies from within and without.
Wait, who are you trying to get in the next phase?
Well, if they do
The
carry
situation
out with
brooks
it,
no
Inazuma
delay.
Chronicled.
And we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you.
And who are you
That
trying to
being
get after
said,
that?
You are the key to our success. and I
Character-wise,
shall
that I try
respect
and get
any
after
decision
that.
you make.
Like, if they do follow through with the Chronicled, then I'm getting Ayaka, and then after that,
We
I'm
are
gonna start
grateful
saving
to
for
you for
Skirt.
your aid. And to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to
Because
begin.
the next phase I want to get Farina. Like that's.
Make carefully
But the thing is,
sharpen
I
our
don't,
keys
not
and
sure if I'm gonna
grant
get.
us
How much pity
victory
do I
over the
have?
enemy.
Because I have slowly been building up pity on the Siege banner, just so I can get slowly build up pity for Farina.
You mean Mighty?
But I'm just gonna wait for now.
He's dealing with a different problem.
As long as I
Don't
don't play
worry.
the trial with that fucker again. I hated that trial. If anyone watches this and wants to call me on my bullshit, guard the hell ahead, but I did not enjoy his trial.
I'm the only one watching your stream.
Dear friend,
Yeah, in the future, if anyone else does,
you must.
for fucking reason.
You and I.
But not details. The history. There we go. Not the details of the characters. No.
Be capable of leading our people beyond this
Okay,
blood-stained
let's see.
fate. Then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
I may be here.
32. Alright.
I heard
32
you're
pity
about to
plus
set off on
how
an
many pulls do you have
expedition.
now?
That's right. It's going to be a tough
Just,
battle.
that's it. I just have
and our
32 pity.
destination
Like on
is-
the banner.
Oh, you
And I don't
any,
have it.
turns out to be cast from Kremnos.
You don't have any pulls?
Is that why you're here?
No, I have
To
polls.
pray to
Like
the
that
dead
was
Nikador?
like off from the
No,
this banner,
just
but
the
like that's
opposite.
from
I'm
when
here
I
to
got
tell you,
Arlecchino. Like that was
You
from my
can
last
entrust the
5-star,
front
and then
lines
now
to
I just got
us
up to
this
32 wishes after that.
you can't
So-
afford to lose your upcoming battle.
And I
out.
believe I have the same amount on the weapon banner too, because I was trying to pull for Arlecchino's weapon, but I didn't get it.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonas. That's the name of the legendary
My
mountain
only
road,
question
right?
for when I go for it, how do I want to fight the boss I know I'm going to be
Let's
fighting?
have a chat before we go our separate ways.
Do I want to try and use characters I haven't built at all, but I'd say
Cartonas
use
told me
decent
that back in
numbers, or do
ancient
I wanna
times,
use the
the
characters
mountain
I have
dwellers lived in
that's, like,
seclusion.
decent numbers 'cause I'm a
Spent
moron.
their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife.
And you do whatever you
Geocles
want, I can't
was
stop
different.
you.
He resisted their traditional
Nor would I
way
even know
of
what to
life,
do.
yearning for the world beyond the mountain. Never safe.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he
Might
too
do this then.
is the same
Finish up
dilemma
the
as
story.
I do.
If I want to continue the stream, I'm probably
One
gonna
day,
go start doing
during one of Geocles' many
that
ventures
version
beyond the
of some
mountain,
shit.
he spied a battalion of
Probably
Ladonians
shit
stationed at the foot of the mountain. The
Hmm.
Ladonians were at war
You
with
know,
their
most of
arch
the getting
enemies,
boosts actually have a fucking
companions.
speed
They
bonus
used
on
the
them.
mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When
You like get the
Geocles,
whole
who
attack
taught
first
himself the
that
common tongue, approached a
The
soldier.
character I'm trying to
He
build,
learned a
yes,
shocking
that is
piece
kind of
of
required.
Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives
All
Just
their-
quick
over the
attack, man.
mountain
Always attacks first.
to lure
I
their
wish.
enemies within.
All their attacks are single target.
Danger lurking with every step. The
So
mountain
trying
dwellers'
to get
homes
in
were
as
no
many
longer
as
safe.
you can is
Let
really
me
good.
guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let
Even
alone
then, I
leaving
still
their
need
home.
to do other
Despite
shield
the
grind
imminent
to
war, the elders would rather negotiate. They didn't give up. If you were in his
build
shoes,
the character I'm trying to
what
build
would
as a
you have
healer.
done?
Instead.
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't
Which is
think
funny
of a
because
solution
his
that would make everyone
his
happy.
method of healing is giving someone a can of beer.
A solution that
Oh.
would make everyone happy. That's how naive we are.
Oh my
He took the
god.
mountain dweller's store of gemstones, traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do
Oh,
this
the
to
amount of
fight the
people that are gonna vote for this
companions.
bastard.
Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you.
This story's just getting fucking
The merits of his
wilder
actions,
and wilder.
or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. But historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to
Yeah,
make everyone happy.
I'm going to officially do one thing
He started
after
a
playing
great
months
fire
of this
and
game,
burned
or
the
almost, I think
shackles
over a
of
year of
tradition to
playing No
ashes.
Limits.
Wailing.
Then,
Yeah,
forced
so I'm
everyone to
finally
march
just
toward
gonna
the coming of a new
take a break.
era.
I've got over 100 cars
Made
in
up
that
your
game,
mind,
and because of the
haven't you?
schedule I'm going to have from now on, it's just not really going to work out. So that saves me a
I'll
lot
be leaving Akuma
of, like,
soon to fight the great
maintenance,
darkness
because I was
of
always
this
on top
world.
of that game. You know, just like,
Shouldering
finally, I
Nico's
don't have to do it
destiny.
anymore.
So, listen well. If there comes a
That's
day
another reason I
we
didn't
meet
wanna
again
play.
on the
I didn't
battlefield, I
But
stand
also
opposed to the
Too
flame
much time
chase.
consumption.
Remember to
See, the thing is
stab
that
your
about
sword
Asphalt is
into
that I
my
actually
back.
enjoyed Asphalt
and
more,
my 10th
while
thoracic
No Limits was just
vertebra.
kind of there just to kill time. Like, I didn't have
That's
too
my
much
weak
fun with it.
spot.
It was just like, just
the
do the
only
events
way
when
to
I
kill
can,
me.
just because I have nothing else better to do. It was one of those games, like, I just had nothing else better to do at the time.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Do I... Okay, I'm keeping with the other team. Never mind.
No way. A Kremnoan. I didn't think she'd managed to send the Kremnoans to assist.
And Ackerman,
What? Didn't...
our king.
Rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
I thought Will was on earlier.
Hmm?
He is. Will's online. He's still on the home menu.
He was on, what was it, Marvel Rivals earlier.
The fact that Timmy's just outside in the rain on the bridge.
Oh.
Like, bro. Go inside.
Stream 4.
Prepared for me to probably die to the
Almost there.
boss, because I know I'm gonna fight one in a little bit. Be prepared for me to die and immediately switch it to casual, because I know I don't have shit, and I suck in
Once
this
we
game.
take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we...
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions. Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, I give the title of sacrifice.
Keeping you hale and whole against that blade. Renovating the surface of the world. Just for oblivion. What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed. It is fall.
Memories beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Commencing support.
And I'm already gonna have
Still waters are flickering. Destiny.
Philosophies of craft everything.
there it is. I don't know if casual was gonna save me.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, I give the title of sacrifice.
It is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world. Free will, or what? Still waters are flickering. What do you want to know?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It is fall.
Get ready, Croc. Can't hold out much longer. Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
Memories beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion.
embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Long time no see, Nikador. Still water. Destiny. Ill tidings manifest.
Mimi! Enemy data signet marker festival. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion? What do you want to know?
It's the self-destruction.
But that was okay with those. Special attack damage was like, well,
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. The new god has come to Castrum Kronos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Oryx fallen?
As the Council of Elders said, we face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Oryx is gone. Oryx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Oryx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble
They have differences in ideology, Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
Yeah, I'm going to do the rest of the Sino quest.
Part 2 or part 1?
It somehow feels like
One.
he has...
Yeah,
Break.
a lot has happened in the past few days.
I'm too busy doing
You've
other
been
things.
lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found he was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nigador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events
my power cut out.
into disarray.
Bruh.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Alright, I know where this shit show's going.
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Trepi and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try? Mem special
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Sino is very, like,
Unfortunately,
alert.
I harbor
Like,
no such
he's
desire.
very, very aware of his surroundings.
What do you mean by that?
Incredibly aware.
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed.
Do you know who you're
only
talking
be
to?
trampled upon. Like ants.
No, the guy is like,
The
it's not
city
too
and
late for you to turn
beliefs
back. I'm
that
like, bro.
Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition. Mere anthills. that can
Okay,
be crushed with a single
if
touch
this
in
guy's
the eyes
claims to
of
be so
the Titan.
threatening, Chaska, Malika, Clorin, you know what to do.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No!
No.
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
I'll
Do
pass.
not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Ooh.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar. Concluded
Okay,
in the year
well, time to die.
4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty
That
comes
was
to
easy.
an official close today.
Yes, it does.
You have killed us.
Are you watching the stream anymore?
Killed us all.
No.
You've synced up like 3 times now. With
What
the
is
dialogue.
this?
Oh, sorry.
Mother's signet ring.
No, I'm playing
Served as a
Genshin.
symbol
You said
of
no
kingship.
once after one character said no
And
twice.
I now imbue it with a fresh significance.
And you said yes it does
Take it.
after this guy
Rally
said
those
this
who have
ends
lost
now.
their identities. Convey the words of Mightimos.
That was
No
good
second
timing.
divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination.
So I know you do not need to apologize.
However,
Trust me.
you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius.
Paimon is a
No matter
figure of
how
speech. He's
illustrious
just
a
he's
dynasty
telling us to
may
be more
seem.
cautious.
Crumbles to rubble and
Oh,
gravel before
okay, he's being
it
serious.
flows. Yet, you shall tread the only path out. One that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Paimon, he's just gonna tell you to just get over it. That's good advice. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Oh, that was easy. You never expected to see scorpions in the desert, Paimon?
It seems that you are prepared.
Alright.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
What?
Throughout my
Oh my
time
god, is that a
in the
tracker?
Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you.
Bro.
Strategy, leadership, and adaptability
Bro.
to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's
Yeah,
the
how did
magnetic allure
the it get
in your
on me?
presence.
That's
It draws people
how?
to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance.
okay.
They
That's
strive not to disappoint you,
clever.
not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear
good
that.
point.
And now, Idemos, you have risen as the most
If we use the
powerful
device to our
demigod in the
advantage, plus we're
How do
more
you
than
intend to
capable of,
wield this
you know,
newfound power?
killing a few scorpions and mercenaries.
I shall
Until they
see
decide to
Nikador's
throw God at
aborted
us again, I
mission
think I'll be
through to
fine.
completion, and become the strongest bulwark
We
for
got it,
Amphorius to
Paimon, don't
defend
worry.
against the Black
Just shoot him with
Tide.
the electro pistol and we're good.
I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Midemos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the
that
destination
knowledge?
need not be you and I.
Yep, that is a lot of it.
What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage
This
of
is
1,000 years, Every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Mighty Moose?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the farewell, mighty.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as...
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treeby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day, it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treeby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos, to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. Have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
Yeah, well, this is already a huge red flag.
Are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
The fact that she said that the tea would taste more bitter, I feel like this is some sort of like setup to get us kidnapped. I do not trust this at all.
Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus.
I hate to break it, but you may not
Go and
catch
do
my
what
destiny
you
at all
have to
after a
do,
while.
so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will,
The new
Lord
Monster
Mighty.
Hunter,
May we reunite
I think is
on...
either releasing in a couple days or is already released. It just released today. So once I get paid, I'm probably gonna get it and try and tear some shit up.
Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos we wait to hear.
I was looking at those ones. So the well, two of the can knowledge capsules are not green; they're like blue and purple.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius. That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you gonna say something? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence? You have my gratitude. Then, farewell. Yes. Sure, let's do it. Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. But this one, it's pretty good. I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will. Get Monster Hunter.
Oh, hey, Nai.
No, I'm not. Why, do you?
No, but it's not paid, I'm getting it.
I'm probably gonna wait the deal if that comes. So I've discovered my luck in Genshin. Like, the one thing I'm good at. No.
Oh.
I have infinite luck in artifact lucky.
Oh. Well then. Let me to extend my sincerest. You bitch.
So
What
I leveled up all of my artifacts. I leveled up 5 different artifacts. Not one
What's the
got a
artifact
single
set?
bit of defense.
Which ones did level up?
It's a placeholder for Arlecchino, because I had no artifact set on her, and so I just decided it's just the instructor cap. It literally just increases elemental mastery, and it has a lot of cool things. AKA, I increased her attack by 226, which is cool. Like, out of 5 artifacts that I leveled up, not a single one got defense.
Do they have the defense substat?
No.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he probably means leveling him up and, like, getting extra substats. They didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get defenses extra substats. Like, the only thing that I could say is a bad substat that I got was crit damage.
What do you mean? That's the best one you can get.
Exactly. Well, in my Ooga Booga mind, I like having little pop-ups of elemental mastery and attack. That's what I like seeing.
Okay, for Arlecchino, you're gonna want just crit damage and crit rate.
Nice ring, Connor. Do you?
Where did that come from?
You spelled
Jeez.
bitch wrong.
I was about to say.
It'll probably censor it. It'll probably censor it if he puts it in.
Oh. Well, then spell biatch. Fucking dumbass. See?
Never mind.
It doesn't censor it.
I was just thinking maybe. I don't know. Sometimes like some.
It's Xbox, JC. Do you really think they're gonna censor that when they have their history?
I don't know. Lots of places tend to do it. But who are you planning to get next?
Some Inazuma character.
Oh, the Inazuma Chronicles coming out like 4 days.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, I was
Okay,
messing
why is it-
around on like
the
the
fuck?
regular things. I don't know how to say his name, but it's like Freemanet.
From
A
an
Fremine?
That one. I
What
got
does Fremine
him.
do? Is he a cryo shielder? Or is he a cryo DPS?
He has
I
a
thought it was-
claymore. He's
so
cryo.
DPS applicator.
Okay.
A DPS applicator. Okay.
Sub DPS, so he does decent damage. He's not like a main DPS. He does these
But
DPS, and
he
he
just
applies
applies.
cryos.
Yes.
You can have a a melt team. Apply cryo, and then use Arlecchino. So you get extra damage from melt.
You two are holding a conversation while we're over here just insulting each other in text chat.
Yeah, I see
I
little
noticed
pop-ups
that.
in my top
should have
left,
known you
and
were
I
the
just
Hey,
ignore them.
don't go pointing
To the left
fingers
for
without
me.
cause.
Honestly,
I swear I'm innocent
I'm
this
just
time.
happy that I finally have some type of set that I can put on Arlecchino.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And
it's
what weapon
very
do you
fun.
have, by the way?
I just use like one of the tassels, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Is it
Is it
white
white
tassel or
tassel?
some shit? Pretty sure it's white tassel.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's the
those
best
kids over
one
there?
because
They're
the
the
4-star
ones who
ones,
brought
unless they have
everyone
crit
together.
damage or crit rate, then it's like, Because I used white tassel. I was gonna use the crescent pike, but I was like, what the heck is this? I just what in the world did it? The Tamayuritai no Oshanashi. What the heck is this? It has an eyeball. What am I looking at?
That's
I have
believe
no
what
idea.
they call high quality bullshit.
I have no idea
Dude,
how I got
mine's,
this thing.
mine's supposed to go so hard. I suppose trying to get me not to do it.
The dragon spine spear. I do have that as well.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
I'll let that autoplay while I'm having
Well,
a debate.
I was
guess you could say.
actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose.
I
We'd
just
better
realized
not
I
leave
do
them
have a
waiting
crit
too
damage
don't you think?
catalyst.
The road to Castrum Kremnos from
Widzith?
here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a
Oh.
bad
That'd
idea
be decent to have in case I get a
to take a
catalyst
moment
DPS.
and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
And of course your talent.
I think I see
What level's already at?
more than just the Kremnoans.
I'm thinking
You two aren't even paying attention to what we're
maybe
saying
it's
to each other
about
now, are you?
time the god of
I'm kind of
gets a
paying
new
attention.
name.
I just don't.
Yeah,
care.
it's kind of on and
How
off. Yeah,
about the
same
god
here.
of
So for
solidarity
for Arlecchino, what do you have your talents
preservation?
at?
Dong Han mentioned that one to me.
I recommend
I
that
just
you
like
steer
registered
clear.
what you meant. One, I do not have enough care to
It's about time
increase
for us to
anything.
part ways.
You might want to start doing that if you wanted to get like
Womp
stronger.
womp.
All right.
What's up, tired and sleepy?
Quiet.
Do you truly?
You know what? You sound just like a Gly at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion.
Through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black
God,
hole
this
sword
argument
master.
makes us look like fucking
And I can't
material
even
girls.
ascertain their demise.
Argument looks
Maybe
makes
I've
both of you
never
look like
managed to
fucking
cut off my
retards. What do you mean, material girls? At least
At
they
least I
have some
have
brain
ass.
cells.
Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine
Both
might
of you
of
shut the
Ornyx,
fuck up.
you
From what I've
cannot
heard,
stop the
both of you
past
are
from
fat
leaving
as
its
fuck.
marks in our blind spots.
What is it?
Bitch,
Knight,
you
I
genuinely
heard
let
from
go of
you.
everything as soon
Yeah,
as that
exactly. But I
Swordmaster
heard
is
from
dead?
Knight that you were fat
That's
as fuck, and then I
impossible.
heard from you that Knight was fat as fuck. So
Revenge
honestly,
is
both of
merely
you
an
shut the
obligation
fuck
that
up.
must be. Look forward.
I'm
Chew up
honestly
and
bored
swallow
with
your
watching
past.
the constant bickering of
Make sure
2-year-olds
emptiness
in my
is
left
built.
side.
Remember
So
that there is a
just
whole
both of
world
you piss
behind
off,
you waiting to
grow
be
up,
saved.
you childish bricks. You see now, JC, I'm waiting for either Knight. There it is.
I will keep that in mind.
2.5. What, is that your cock size? Damn.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. May triumph always be yours, Mightymouse.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who
What
told
is
Cartonis
happening?
about the signet ring?
Well,
Oh, okay.
who knows?
Why does it keep crashing on me? All around me. What the f- I know my shit don't like Unity, but goddamn.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now. Yes, Mother.
Oh,
Mother.
I was wondering. Nope, he's
something
back.
I want to ask you.
Okay, I was wondering how the.
What is it, Midamos?
What?
What?
Why must we learn to fight?
Are you and your friend done with your little
and honor,
like
For Kremnoans,
sob
mastery of
story?
swords and spears
Is the only
is
thing I
ingrained
can
from
think of.
birth. And the battlefield is our
Shouting
destiny.
match.
Is that really
Dick measuring contest.
Piss contest, yeah.
what makes you say so?
Because you don't.
You're
I am.
right, Midamos. I once believed
At least
those
one person
words,
is good.
without question. Until your father
Yeah, probably not so much. He's
cast
kind of
you
petty.
into the sea of souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit.
What the hell?
What?
Shit just keeps crashing on me.
Well, damn.
Shit just keeps crashing on me.
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother, what is it, Midamos? Why must we learn to fight? It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, is that really
The way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the sea of souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role.
Why do I feel like Josh
That
is
of
the
your
one watching
mother,
my stream?
Midamos.
But I
Actually,
feel like
always
the
ends
one
there.
person who's watching
Kratos said that
is not the
shortly
right
after my
person.
fall into the sea.
Mostly because I just
My mother
checked
challenged my
and the
father
account
to a
is
duel.
made. Was made
She
today.
died through father's treachery, and yet each night she would show
It just
up,
said, "It's me." It has been
waiting
sitting here
with a
forever.
flickering firelight.
Or so I think.
shit's end.
Look! Midamos is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Welcome back!
We meet again, young lady.
How was your training?
Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos!
Did you just come back from training? It's been a while.
I'm gonna beat you at the Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Mother, I am home.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it like this?
This had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midemos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Trina. We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks.
Are you watching Futurama?
Clip showed up on the feed.
When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Train. We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne. Why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Tree, are you still willing to unveil that past for us?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back?
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Trinan,
Triby,
I want to stay here with...
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your... See you later, teacher.
Cass,
No. She...
what's this?
A little gift that I had hoped...
Oh,
Yes. I...
Cass,
Then...
it's just that Trian had forgotten far more things. She forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate. No need to apologize, Cass. At that, but now...
All shall bid farewell to one. And that while you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh. And teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right... This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Ianisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection.
Is it because Amphorius has entered
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look...
It's... we don't quite recall how we... Please don't. We should be the one. It's time to witness our last conversation.
You're here, Orynyx.
This is our memory. So your sense...
False prophecy, huh?
Ahmed the dead terrorist.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in
I can
slumber.
hear it from here.
If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
For how fucked up that joke is, it's actually really funny.
Those chosen
Dog
by fate would
with
never
no
have their
legs.
family taken from them.
What'd you call him?
I honestly don't remember the joke, and I could not hear. Do not know. What do you call him?
Seriously. I had a dog with no legs.
So what do you call him?
Seriously. Seriously. You're a comedian, right? I had a dog with no legs.
While watching the entire world crumble before my eyes.
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from this spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was...
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but though on that frosty night with treachery abound, as the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing titan also fell in another corner of the... Let's keep up with her. This story...
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable. Such a hidden space in the abyss. Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon used?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood...
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. You still don't know him well enough, then. Mighty. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Puzzle in and of itself. Seek, and you will find. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
There's a blackboard.
That doesn't ring a bell. It has been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the gate of infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent, sadly, the inventions served no purpose except...
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings.
A red glass fragment?
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother Kit looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis. If someone gloriously died on the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battle later. On the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Tribio's.
Just as expected. It's... Mama, are you going to...
That's right, my sweet girl.
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on...
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can. But...
Because...
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. That means the ritual has succeeded. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave, it's the end of the west wind. The black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the god. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds... Oh, I know. I'll...
Pinky promise, as long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Abby finally said...
Where did she go?
Seek, and you will find.
This way. Now,
I guess
we'll
let's
go
go.
through this shelf.
But how? With yet...
Indeed, we...
So, this obstacle...
Yes, the answer...
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother-in-law as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The path to the temple was...
No surprise at all. While others were willing to clear the way for the Holy... Ugh, I can't move it. Time Titan? Someone will help me. Just like this. Regardless, we don't remember it's close. Passage is now cleared.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the Stream forward. Bold blades. Seek, and you will find.
Ornyx. Ornyx. Thank you, nameless god.